Oh, good day, everyone. My name's Tony Reed, and well, I'm a student at GRCC, and I also do, like web design and digital media freelance. So, a little about myself. And share your legend. Well, I've got certainly a legend for you. Here's the story. It was actually the summer of 17, just last year, and a friend of mine invited me to a free event at the Knickerbocker. It was hosted by the American Future Foundation, and it's like an organization for young business leaders and such. So, from the YMCA, we headed over down Winter Street to the Knickerbocker. And going up the second floor, we registered and we, went and got our food and sat down at the table. And there, lo and behold, was the legend himself, Brett Vanderkamp. Now, Brett, I hope maybe you'll remember me, maybe not. You shared your story about the early days of New Holland Brewery, your ideas as a student at the Tech University, and driven by the passion for craft brew and how you worked in this business with your partner Jason, building up and collaborating and of course falling on hard financial times and of course overcoming that in success. So that was very motivating and enlightening, but that wasn't actually what I remembered specifically. It was during questions when you opened it up, and I was the last person to ask a question, to ask my question, and it was something along the lines of this, Brett. Brett, so you look around the room, you see the millennials and maybe a couple of boomers. Well, if you were us, what would you want to research and pursue as the next frontier, kind of the next big thing? As you sort of did back then with craft brewery being not as common in Grand Rapids as it is today. So, what you said essentially was the blockchain. The blockchain, wow. I didn't really know a whole lot about Bitcoin back then, but I understand now that Bitcoin, people hear that and think really more like a risky investment. But the blockchain really concerns technology and software designing and applications. It's really a whole platform that you can innovate and create, new technologies, that new frontier that you were talking about. And so from that night, Brett, I had done a lot of research and had a lot of ideas since then. I've done a lot of investing and have several cryptocurrencies in my wallets, but I've really had a lot of different ideas as well for what you could do with crypto and crowdfunding, funding different third world countries for projects and such, but also essentially a website that would be the GoFundMe of crypto. And so that's, it's been really enlightening to, go over different ideas and develop things like that. And I really appreciate you offering that insight. So anyway, if I were to win this contest, a lot of that money would definitely go to my next semester at CC. And as far as the charity, I would donate that 5,000 back into the West Michigan, economy at a certain nonprofit that I won't name, but I have here enclosed in this letter. You'll get it in a few days. What charity I would donate it to, and just as a hint, it has to do with refugees and orphans. So thank you much, everyone, for this opportunity, and I hope you have a great one. Take care.